Alright, you guys did it. We reached 10 likes on my butt dialing 911 at school story, and as promised, I'm here to tell you guys another story. So, this one also happened to me at school, and it's about the time that I ripped my pants at school, outside, in the middle of winter. So, this one happened back when I was in 8th grade, so a year before the butt dialing story. And I remember every detail about the story to this day. Basically what had happened was, it was our lunch break, and me and a few of my friends decided to go outside because there really wasn't a whole lot to do inside other than play some badminton in the gym. And there was only 3 courts set up because our gym was pretty small, and each court had a pretty big line to it, and we really didn't want to spend our lunch waiting in line to play 1, maybe 2 games. So I went outside, we went over to the swing set, and we just kind of sat on them for a while and talked a little bit. And then my friend suggested, and my friend, we're gonna call him Mark. Mark suggested that we should have one person sitting on the swing, while the rest of us twist them up as far as they can go, and then let the swing go, and then just have it spin, and the person to puke loses. I know, we were pretty stupid, but I mean, in our defense, we were really bored. And in my defense, it wasn't even my idea, so yeah. But anyway, Mark went first since it was his idea, and then my other 2 friends, who we're gonna call Drew and Jordan, went, and then I went, because you gotta save the best for last, right? Anyway, after they had twisted the swing up as far as it could go with me on it, and then after they had let it go, it was all good until the swing was about halfway untwisted, and then I heard this ripping sound, and it was actually pretty loud too. And it really wouldn't surprise me if everyone outside had heard it, but I really didn't care. I thought it was maybe my sweater or something like that had ripped, but it was an old sweater. I really didn't care that much, to be honest. But after I got to my feet, I was looking at my sweater. I took it off. I was seeing if I had ripped it anywhere, if like the hood had torn or the back had this gash in it or something like that. But everything was all good. But I was partially right. There was a piece of metal sticking out from where the chain and the hook, I guess, for the swing seat had met, and it had gotten caught on my jeans, and it tore just below my right hip across my ass in a downward slope. And keep in mind, this is in the middle of winter, or I guess the middle of January, which is pretty much like the middle of winter, and it happened in Canada, so freezing cold. But after that, Mark, Drew, and Jordan all burst out laughing at poor 13-year-old me, who's still trying to process what had just happened to him. And then I realized I still had 3 classes left. And we only had 1 car, which my mom had taken to work, which is about 25 or 30 minutes away from the school. And ironically, my dad worked less than a minute from the school, but he didn't have the car that day. And my mom wasn't about to come and get me from work because she was really busy that day too. So, and literally right after I had processed what had happened to me, the bell rang for the second half of the day to start, and all the kids were going inside. But there was only 1 door, like to get from the outside to the inside where the back of like the playground stuff was. And there was 200 people who were trying to go through that door at once. So I'm crammed amongst 200 other people. And by that time, people had started to take notice of what had happened to me. And I could tell that half the people who noticed instantly got secondhand embarrassment just from being within 10 feet of me. And while the other half laughed and made fun of me. So, but the way I saw it, I had 2 options. I could walk home in the freezing cold with a hole in my jeans, which I really should have done, because I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to ever go back after that day. Or I could change into my gym shorts and have people ask me and stare at me and wonder why I'm wearing shorts in the middle of winter, which I ended up doing. But like I said, I should have just walked home. It would have been, I would have froze, but it would have been worth it. But anyway, that's another one of the many stupid things I've done in my life, guys. And thank you guys all so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Let's try to shoot for 10 likes again for another story. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And for that, I'm doing my setup tour video. Yeah. And I'll see you guys later.